Hello everyone, this is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, today is it's Thursday, y'all, and I'm out here traveling, go and do a little lawn care work here. Like I say, it's not a lot going on, but it's a little bit here and there. I have some customers calling, wanting to just get kind of tidy it up a little bit there. Some little leaves left over, or just a little bit of cleanup, a little rake here, and that's about it. Other than that, all this stuff is brown. It's brown and it's dry. And let me see, what's the day? Oh man, it's the temperature here today is 80, so I'm out here sweating a little bit, but not doing a lot of work. But right now I'm headed to go do this little job. I don't know how the lawn is gonna be looking, but I'm just gonna see what I can do on this one. And then I think I have this one. That'll be one, that's two, that's three, maybe about three. Then I'm gonna look at it, seeing if I can get them taken care of. But now that it's warm, well, this is the time it's finna start picking up, and a lot of customers will start shopping around for lawn care service. So it's a good time now to start advertising. If you like to advertise, however you advertise, I mean, you can pick up some good customers around this time frame. What happens is, a lot of times customers, they wait to the last minute, and once you for me, well, once I'm booked up, I don't accept any more. Normally I try not to accept any more customers. I have a certain number that I'm just gonna run with for the week, and once I get up to around about my numbers, I back off. When I get up to about 50, I back off. I say 50 is enough. 50 customers is enough for me. I've had more. You can get up to around about 80 to 150. And I don't want a lot of them, because that stuff, you're never at home. I was never at home when I had a lot of yards. I was gone. I was running 7 days a week, and it wasn't worth it to me, because I didn't have no time to do anything but go and mow somebody's yard. And I was like, I don't never want to do that. Now, don't get me wrong, the money was good, but I'd rather have my time than the money, because I was running. I mean, when I say running, average week for me, running solo by myself, was like $5,600 a week. And I was like, it was good, being a solo guy, and you could do $5,600 a week. It's too much. But I'm working 7 days a week, and I'm just running, never at home. Now, out of that, I did burn a lot of gas, I did burn a lot of fuel, so you got to deduct all of that out. So back then, the profitability, it was some good profit coming in. But I don't want to work like that no more. That was just it was crazy, y'all. That was crazy. Don't get me wrong. I was looking at that, and the money was great, but I was like, forget that. I was walking around looking like a skeleton too. I say, man, working myself literally to death. I didn't have time. I wasn't eating that much. I mean, eat a little bit, take off, and you got, take off, run over here, run over there, run over here, run over there, mow this, edge this, trim this, blow this, go back over here. Can you do this? Can you do that? But meanwhile, while I'm telling y'all about that, let me tell you about all the opportunities that you can have in, doing lawn care. The opportunities that come by doing a lot of lawn care work is, you have tree trimming, pressure washing, flower bed cleaning, house sitting. People pay you to keep an eye on their house, to come by and just watch it, look out for the house, pick the paper up. And you know, people when they're out of town, they want to keep the property out looking clean and everything, and they'll pay you. I've had customers would pay me to come and keep an eye on the house for us, picking up all the newspapers, or you know how people come around and always advertising and putting stuff there. Well, they wanted that taken care of. I've had jobs where people will pay you to come and feed the dog every day. You know, I mean, it was just, I mean, if you have lawns already in that area and you're already over there, so that's another opportunity. I mean, it was just so much. People will pay you to help them move. I mean, I've had so many opportunities out here of making money. Looking at it, you know, some jobs I took on, I'm like, I don't even know why I was taking them on, but it was an opportunity there, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. I've had, you know, people wanted to get appliances picked up for them, pick up refrigerators, dishwashers, beds, let's see, that's just something people will pay me to do. You know, you got a truck and you got a trailer, people need to get it done today, boom, they pay you. I mean, easy job like that, you can easily make you 150 on this, 150 on that, 200 here, 200 there, 300 there. Talking about hustle and bustle, it was grind. The grind was on. People would pay me to do install garage door openers. That's another $150 to $200 to install a garage door. Commode. People need to get a new commode. That's another $150 just to take out the commode and install a new commode for them. Sinks, garbage disposal, another $150. It was just so many opportunities can come by when you're doing lawn care as turning it into a handyman. People pay to get the house pressure washer. People pay you to paint the house. I was just asked today about painting the house, but I don't have the time to paint no house. Got to pressure wash it and then get up there and make sure everything is, you know, some good boardings on there and siding on there. I mean, sometimes maybe have some rotten boards. You need to take that off and replace it with some new material so that it's gonna look good. And you have to point that out after pressure washing everything and checking it out and all. The list goes on and on for the opportunities that come by with doing lawn care. And I know a lot of y'all that have followed me or checked out my videos, you've seen me do some of these jobs where people ask me to do some junk removal. I've done that. That's another $300 or $400 job, just to come and remove old debris out of the lawns where renters have left behind and junked up the yard, and they pay somebody to come in and remove that and clean up the yard and, you know, just get it all spruced up and everything for them, get it looking good. So it's always opportunities out there, and with other opportunities you can't, a lot of times, you know, I don't just rely on just mowing some grass or doing this and that, because I know there's so many more opportunities out there where you can like, you know, spruce up the lawn with mulch. People call for that. Or I would get calls from real estate agents where they have had properties that's been abandoned and it the house wasn't selling and they just needed cleaned up, and I'd have to go in there and clean it up, or, you know, you remove all those shrubbery, grass, replant fix everything in there to get that property up to par where it's gonna look, it's gonna look good, where you're gonna have that good curb appealing. And once you get it all taken care of, then the property would move, it would sell. It just go on and on and on and down the list. I've carried y'all on some of these events that I went on for, is cleaning up, putting out flowers and mulch and all of that. I've been doing this for some years, and I want to tell you, I made some good income on it. I just want to say, a lot of good income on it. But you got to stay you got to stay focused and consistent if you want to survive in it. A lot of times it will you'll get burnt out. You will literally get burnt out, because what happens is you'll have so much going on, and then when you try to find some help, the help they don't really want to help. They want to get the money, and I understand, but getting the money, you got to produce the work. And and I tell a guy, I said, listen, it ain't a problem in getting the work, but you got to be able to produce, and that's what people are paying for you to produce, paying for you to get it, get it done. And a lot of times you would you wouldn't find good help. Oh, I just showed up at a place that I'm finna take care of, and it's really not that much to do to it, but since I'm here, I'm gonna go on and do something other, because I can't drive around and just look at properties and not do something. Like most time, customer, you have to call you and say, well, hey, the grass is just really not growing, and I'll call you and let you know, but we're not on that time phase where a customer's gonna call me, so I had to come over and check this out. So it's not really a lot to do to it, so I'm just gonna jump down and really just rake up some of the pine cones and pine needles, and just kind of blow it out and freshen it up and all for the customer and all. And then I'm gonna see if I can get to another one, y'all. But I'm just sharing some of these opportunities for you guys out there to check out my channel and all, to let y'all know that I know it's been slow, it's been real slow, and sometimes don't look like it's gonna get better, but I go through this every year, and it gets better as the time goes on. The only thing that I've been really worried about, and I've been through it before, was when the gas prices get up there. You get like $3 or $4 a gallon, then you got to rethink a lot of things. You got to really bring your destination in closer to make a profit. I mean, what I'm saying is, you can't be driving way across town to mow a lawn. Like some of these people, they want to come in the neighborhood and they pass out these flyers. I just got one the other day where they're talking about $25 to mow a lawn. Well, pretty much a lot of people gonna look at that as a scam, because they like, wait a minute, you may come in at $25, but it's no way you're gonna stay at $25. You may mow the first one for $25, and then you're gonna try to jack the price up, and then the customer's gonna drop you because they're like, nah, you said $25. Get out of here. Then when you pass that stuff out again, they tell the neighbors, and they're gonna throw that stuff in the trash, because they say, man, yeah, I tried some of that, and it's like, it's no way. You might as well go on and put your real price on there and see how many takers you're gonna get. I mean, for a real price. I mean, real price is like you have a minimum price that you're gonna come out for. Exactly, no matter what, you got a minimum price, and then depending on the lawns. like all lawns are different, and that's why you have to have a minimum cost to come out. Because what happens is they may have a little small yard, and the customer, oh, my yard is on. You drive way over there, and you don't burn up more than you're gonna make by driving over there, because you got to leave there. It's gonna cost you money to get there and leave there, and so then you run the mowers of using gas, and then that's gonna cost you money, and you know it can get very expensive, and you have to look at that cost factor, because it costs, as they say, it costs to be the boss. You know, it's not being a boss is gonna be like, oh, it's no cost. It costs to be the boss. For you to own your own business and run it, you got to be looking at all your expenses, your overhead costs. You got to look at when you're not working, your downtime, and can you survive till things pick up again, because it's a seasonal based business. And if you can't maintain, then you're gonna be out of business, because you got to watch your watch that overhead costs at all times. A lot of people think, oh, they go out and make a little bit of money, but then what happens if it rains a whole month, and can you survive to the next month? And some of them can't, especially, you know, if you're trying to support your family by doing lawn care. It can be very hard. You know, it's a lot going into this, y'all. I'm just sharing a little bit, but let me jump down and get this one here taken care of, because I do have another one. I got two more actually I gotta go and check on, and well, this one, after this one, I'm going over and do, because the customer called me and said that it just needed cleaning up a little bit. He said it wasn't really not growing, but he just wanted to get it cleaned up because they're moving back into their house. Matter of fact, this one I'm going to is where the guy had a seizure and he ran through the customer's house with his truck and all. Oh man, I think I shared it in a video a while back. Anyway, y'all, stay tuned. I'll be back soon. All right guys, I'm back. I just finished up this here property. Took me a little time, but I got it. I'll give y'all a quick view of it. Okay, this is the way it looked. As you can see right there, it was just, I just had to do the sides and all in the front, and also just give y'all a quick view of the way everything turned out on it. Anyway, let me move on. I got to get to another one. Okay guys, right, I just showed up at another property I'm finna take care of. This one right here, as you can see it right here, don't need much to it. The grass is not growing, but the customer called. The customer called me to come and just, well, I don't know, it's got a few leaves, not much, but it ain't much to do to it. So I'm just gonna take care of it front and back. Just, I don't know, call me to come. I don't know what they want me to do. I guess it's just some leaves. But anyway, y'all, let me get to this one. So I'm gonna spend a few minutes and see if I can get that one out taken care of for the customer. And I think that's gonna be it. I got another one I'm gonna go and check on after I leave here. So yeah, let me get busy. Okay guys, I'm back. I finished up this property that I showed up to work on. Took quite a bit of time. What it was, they had a lot of leaves, embedded leaves around in the flower bed and up near the front entrance, so I had to get all those leaves out of there. And then in the backyard, had a lot of leaves back there that was laying down, so I had to get them all out from around the fence and into the center of the yard, and then I was able to mulch all of that up and get it all, you know, just get it all cleaned up and all. So I got it front and back, got it all cleaned up and eased around it and trimmed up and everything. So I managed to get that taken care of. If you take a look, you can see this is how the front look. You can see here it was you know, well, wasn't a lot to do for his mowing. It was just a lot of just leaves I had to take care of. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to make let's see what time is it, 6:10, and I had another one. I'm gonna take a look at this other one. I'm gonna ride by, take a look at it. I don't think I had to do anything to it, because actually in this neighborhood, well, I mean, it's in the same neighborhood, but I don't think how to do anything because, well, grass over here is really not growing. But it's just a real, just a lot of just overdue cleaning up of leaves. Anyway, y'all, stay tuned. I gotta go now.